go. That boat, Tuna Duck, the stuff I've seen on YouTube about that, yeah, very, very special. So, sort of mixed emotions right now as to whether I'm excited or nervous. We're about to cross an evil bar and travel out 35, 40 miles into the sea, and it's 30 knot winds and freezing. All I can say is, hang on. This is YouFishTV International, chasing the dream.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How you doing?
How you going, mate? Winga.
Hey, Winger.
How you going, mate?
Yeah.
Tuna duck. This is the one that slay all the fishes in Hatteras.
This is Sami.
And that's the man.
And that's the man?
Yes.
What's left of it?
Oh, well, very welcoming people, that's for sure. They make me feel welcome, but they know I'm gonna get smashed.
Lock. Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3. Thumbs up.
Do yourself a favour, get on Google Earth and check out Hatteras, Hatteras, and Oregon Inlet. Fascinating to look at. It's like this long, skinny strip of land that goes for about 100 miles. It's like 100 metres wide, it looks like. And inside, it's like a big shallow lake, which we're in now. On the outside is the Atlantic Ocean. But we have to cross a bar to get out, and it's evil, I hear. However, the good news is, at least we've got strong winds. It's offshore, so the bar today might be behaving for us. But this is the lakes, the big Oregon lakes. Well, we crossed the bar with little fuss. Because of the offshore wind, it was nice and flat. So we're out in the ocean now. The water's like mud, and it's about 50 degrees Fahrenheit. Don't ask me what that is in Celsius, but probably like 11, 10. But offshore, just about 20 miles, the water goes from this brown to a cobalt blue and up to 70 degrees Fahrenheit, the Gulf Stream. We're heading that way, just eyes open, looking for tuna. Well, there's a very good reason why I'm not in the cabin, because I'm about this close to vomiting. The camera doesn't pick it up, but it's really lumpy out here, really messy. It's blowing about 20-25 knots, that's all it is, and dropping. But what we've done, we've come out to the continental shelf, and we found a current break or a colour break in the water. We've come over this murky green into a sort of a cleaner green, verging on wanting to turn blue. We're basically running along that edge. We have one Tiagra out, and on the end of that we have a teaser. The idea is, any tuna in the area, the skipper will either sound them up. If he sounds them up deep, we'll drop jigs on them. If they're up on the surface, they'll come up beyond the boat onto the teaser. If that happens, we'll see it, we fire and cast. We get hooked up, we get hurt, we go home. In Australia, we have the EAC, the East Australian Current, and the east coast of America, we have what's called the Gulf Stream. Rich, nutrient, warm current pushing up the east coast towards the North Pole. In it, a multitude of species, but as it brushes against the cold water, hard against the coast, It creates a structure where bait and life thrive. And that's where we are. We've come out 35 miles to the continental shelf, and here we have the Gulf Stream. The water is actually 10 degrees warmer. In fact, it's so much warmer once you go over the current break, there's actually steam rising off the ocean here. Now the air's still like close to freezing. It's like 1 degree, 2 degree out here, but the water is up to 80 degrees Fahrenheit. And that milky green water inside is full of bait. So we're just zigzagging in and out, trying to find these bluefin. It's the only way we know how to find them. You can't troll out here random. You've got to keep your eyes open. Skipper's going to be watching the sounder. All the guys on board are looking for birds. And basically we're looking for life. And if we find life, that's where the tuna's going to be. And that's where we're going to pull the boat up and start casting. And sometimes casting these big handcrafted wooden stick baits for days on end leads to nothing. But then sometimes, and this is what we live for, it's like God himself dropped a tank or a Volkswagen on our lures. The explosions are that big. So hopefully we get to show you what it's all about.
They're right here, they're right here. Right here, right here. I see them on the wave, right here. They're right here. They're right here, you see them.
Drop your rod, drop your rod, drop your rod.
Take off this, take off this, take off this. Take it off. Take both.
Alright.
I saw that silver rolling.
Oh! Hook up, hook up, hook up. Set the hook, set the hook.
Off, off.
Oh! Yes, 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 Winga. Set the hook. Set the hook. Jesus, man. Come on, guys. Nobody's setting.
No!
Okay, set it. Come on, more. Okay, 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 okay. Let him go. Awesome. Awesome. Gas, gas, gas. Gas.
Don't do that. Let him run.
Let him run, let him run, let him run. Set the hook one more time. Shake him, shake him. Okay. Oh.
Hey, very good. Hey.
I'm not used to it.
Kill it. Doesn't matter. I wanna bring one home today. We wanna hang it and take pictures.
That's it.
It's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Good, good, that's good. The way it is good. Repeat.
So Marty, where are you from?
Israel.
Israel.
Yeah.
We've got Malaysia ×2, Israel, Australia, South Africa, and a Yank. Oh, look at me, Yank.
It's a Lebanese.
Lebanese. A Lebanese Yank.
Lebanese brother.
Not bad for the first couple of hours of the trip, eh, boys?
Awesome, man.
The wind's glassed out. I've been smoked to the steel nearly and shaved off, as they call it here, when you get bitten off, which is pretty common. They've got big, very raspy, pointy little teeth. And now Marty's on. Is this your first bluefin?
Nope.
You caught a few big bluefin?
Yeah.
On stick baits?
He was here 4 years ago. Same boat.
What's your biggest on stick bait?
Mati?
Biggest.
I don't remember. It was only one.
That's
Stick
one.
bait.
I was over 150, 150 pound I think, yours. 150,
One-
175.
170,
150, 175, they call it.
So he's come back for round 2.
Yeah, round 2 and it paid.
Now it's the time, Sammy.
She doesn't like you.
Now it's the time.
You okay?
I'll be okay. I hope so.
See, he tapped the line like a guitar. Ding, 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 ding.
The thing is, let's just talk about these rods and reels. They're between 7 and 8 foot. Compare that to a normal trolling rod. It's like a very, very long lever. Very hard to lever these fish up. The Stellas, we're running about 130 pound line on them. I actually came here with 80 pound of mine and got told by all the boys, forget it, don't even bother with it. So I had to grab one of Sammy's outfits, which had 130 on. As you saw before, I nearly got smoked to the steel with big drag, so.
Take the road.
Huh?
Take the road.
Okay.
Never judge a tuna by its fight, I tell you. This fish just started off with a little baby run and a bit of weight, and now it's playing the dogged game. The one I hooked took 300 metres of line in 10 seconds. They could be the same size fish, you just don't know. Every fish behaves a bit different.
Gotta be close.
You were watching Sammy the Beast. He doesn't like.
Right here.
You see, it might be hard work at this point because of the long rod, but it's all worth it because it's the only way you get those explosive surface strikes. It's to cast at them. Visual sight cast.
Move forward.
It's the only way in the world. You have to cast at them. And you're going to come up on that lure and they smash it. It's like someone dropped a Volkswagen behind that lure before of mine. And this one too. And the huge swirls after they dive. Just from the thrust off their tails. But the little bit of a downside is you've got to fight them on these long rods. And it's killer on your back. Killer, killer, killer.
That's good. That's
Big
good,
fish,
that's
big fight, a lot of pain. They say the best parts of it is the hit, and when you landed, and in between is sheer nightmare.
That's so true.
What's that reel?
Sammy from Brooklyn. I'm not going to say I'm here because I watched him on YouTube. And this place just does not fail to meet my expectations. He's just given this fella some advice. He's a bit of the guru. He's really the guru. He's pioneered a lot of this fishing in America and around the world. And just giving us tips all day on how we should go about it. Who would have thought on our first few hours, the first day of 5 days, we'd catch a fish of this magnitude that take up a whole show, and also watch Winga get absolutely smoked and smashed on his first North Carolina bluefin. All right, after our break, we're going to boat this baby. Well, let's get up and have a look at it, and I dare say we'll be putting it back because they're the rules. And there's a reason why there's rules, because that guarantees a sustainable future. Now watch Sammy, everyone. He only takes line when the fish gives him line. There's no point forcing that now. Just keep enough pressure on it to lift his head. See the head nodding up and down? Fish doesn't want to come up at this point. It's very dogged. It could be a big fish. Fish here range 200 to 400 pounds.
I'm really afraid to horseshoes this line.
No, you don't know what it is.
I don't know what it is exactly. Moving to the right.
Basically what Sammy's doing is he's in energy conservation mode. Management. He's managing his energy output. Keeps his arms straight. Doesn't try and haul against a fish that doesn't want to come.
Forward. Brutal. Brutal, brother, brutal.
Good fish, huh?
Good fish, yeah. I think so. Mati. Easy, easy, easy. Easy. She's fighting, okay?
Poor bugger. It really hurts everyone, believe me. You think, oh yeah, they're swapping rods. Well, all of us on this boat do this. This is our style of fishing. We actually train for it. We know what to do. And we're all know the pain that these fish can put on now. Sammy was hurting too. And Sammy's world class at this.
I think we have 82 to 84 inches.
It's a big fish, yeah?
Yeah, it's probably anywhere from 270 to 280 to 90, maybe 300.
Yeah.
Big.
How do they compare to GTs?
GT is a lot easier.
Yeah.
Yeah, compared to tuna. Yeah, tuna is the ultimate.
The ultimate,
Yeah.
yep.
You can fight for hours and hours.
Yeah.
And GT, the maximum maybe 70, okay, maybe 80, but this is over 100. You know,
150, yeah.
kilos easily.
Yeah.
You never know what's down there.
Didn't take much line, did it, at first? Surprising.
Yeah, a lot of times big fish, they act like small fish at first. You don't really care what happens to them.
Yeah.
Is going, following you up. But once you see the boat, that's when the whole thing starts.
Well, Sammy's making some good progress there. He just got about 6 big handfuls and 7. He's doing well. He knows when to get back on the rod, doesn't he?
Yeah. He's the tuna master here.
She must be close to that block line's coming down.
Tell him not to move.
Not to move. Not move. Neutral.
More. Stop.
YouFishTV has delivered some pretty epic tuna battles over the years. It's one of the things we do very well.
Forward.
We know when to be where the big fish are. And we've come a long way for this. I have my chance. I have my chance. I'll hopefully get another chance. You're the decky, or as they call it in the US, the first mate. Tell us what's the go with the rules in the USA here about keeping these fish.
As far as recreational or sport fishing, we're allowed 1 fish a day under 73 inches.
Yep.
Anything over 73 inches, we have to let go.
Okay. So we're going to get this fish up, check it. If it's clearly over 73 inches fork length, we have to let it go. Yeah.
That's correct.
All right.
If under, we'll have dinner.
That's it. A week's worth of fresh tuna is what we're after. Could be a 300 pounder. It's just so hard to tell. Such is the beating heart of a tuna. From the day they're born to the day they die, their tail never ever stops beating. And every fibre in their body, every gram of mass in their body is muscle. And a massive heart. Not just a powerful fish, but one of the, or in fact I'll say the fittest fish in the ocean. So, you know, you've got a creature here that's programmed to never say die. And when they get big and they get on the side like this, we're on the 4th angler, you know what I mean? We're talking great anglers. 3/4. Keeper.
Yeah! In the house! Nice picture with the sun. Nice.
Everyone, that is a legal tuna to keep. The laws are there to protect the fish. We abide by the laws. We're allowed to take that fish.
Remember when you guys take a picture,
There's 7 of us at the camp and we have no meat. So for the next 6 days, we've got fresh tuna to eat. We kind of hope we get one under 74 inches and we've done it. So we don't need to keep any others for the rest of the trip now, no matter what happens. It's not a bad way to start though, eh? That's what it's 70 in pounds. Let me tell you, I reckon that's about 116, 120 kilos, something like that.
Okay, watch out for the shadow.
Okay, get away, get away, get away, get away, get away.
That's okay, that's okay.
Okay.
Can you look up here one time? Gotcha.
You gotta, okay. Don't. Okay, look at me.
Wow, what do you think of that? Playing by the rules, all right? Playing by the rules. They're in place for a reason, and we obey. If that fish had been 1 millimetre over 73 inches, she would have been put back. Guarantee it. Anyway, that's another YouFishTV. For us, it's the first day of an epic voyage. Already it's been worth the 18,000 kilometre drive up flight and sleep deprivation and seasickness. We'll see you next week on YouFishTV. We've got to hurry. We've got to get home. There's a bar crossing and darkness coming.
Okay, guys, somebody go with Nick. Oh! Hook up! Send the hook!